It just reopened after some very inappropriate shenanigans.
This OnlyFans creator has come back from irrelevance to haunt us once again. Hey, J-Trickster here, and never in my wildest nightmare would I have ever expected a returning character such as this girl to make a comeback, and not in a good way. Everyone thinks a kick streamer doing something dumb and stupid for clout and attention was bad. Well, looky here, because we have an OnlyFans creator doing something dumb and stupid for attention when she doesn't even need it. I mean, this girl has like over 700,000 followers on TikTok and God knows how many on OnlyFans. Now, for those of you guys who don't know the lore with this girl, let me just say it is quite a tall tale. A while back there was this thing called the New York and Dublin portals, and essentially what this was a thing that connected the people of Dublin and New York together with these 24-hour live streaming video screens without audio. So the people in Dublin can see the good, well, somewhat fine people of New York and vice versa. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, this is such a good idea. I mean, connecting two groups of people from different places together, this is a great idea. Nothing could have possibly gone wrong, right? Or rather, this is something you wish you were thinking because obviously something went wrong. I mean, you can't have something as nice as this placed in a place like New York, let alone America. Yeah, this girl basically flashed herself in front of the portal and essentially showed her thing to the good people of Dublin. But that's not all, it actually gets a lot worse, in fact. Not only did she temporarily shut down the portals, but she also decided it was a good idea to brag about it on TikTok.
So I just got the portal from New York City to Dublin shut down. I thought the people of Dublin deserved to see my 2 New York homegrown potatoes. And then this happened.
Sorry? Is it down for the night?
Most likely it's going to be off for quite some time because we have, some rules and regulations around it. Because it's very unfortunate that people are acting not in the best way, so yeah.
What's even worse is the fact that this girl didn't even get charged. In fact, it was quite the opposite effect. Instead of getting arrested or charged, she actually made $30,000 in 2 days after the stunt she pulled. And of course, all the money came from, you know it, you love it, OnlyFans. And I mean, this girl was everywhere. She was in the news, she was on broadcasting channels, she was doing interviews with really popular people, she was even in the papers. Okay, that last one, it's not as big because no one reads, but you get my point. Her essentially doing a crime made her the talk of the town, only for like a week. She only got her 2 seconds of fame, but that was about it. I mean, this was a crazy situation that happened, and the fact that she had no repercussion afterwards was, I want to say it's typical, because that's the American way, that's how the American system works. Now, this whole situation actually happened, I want to say like couple of years ago, but that's just wishful thinking on my part. This whole situation actually happened in like May, so it hasn't even been a year, and she decided to strike once again. But this time she decided not to strike in New York. No, she's already done that once. No, she decided to go on a bit of a road trip, I assume because I think she lives in New York, and she decided to go to where the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air once lived and essentially flash the good people of Ireland using the Philadelphia to Ireland portal. Yeah, she essentially got another portal taken down. And what's crazy about this whole situation is that portal had only been up for a couple days, and she already managed to ruin it for everybody. I mean, she's a menace. She's a public menace. Now, unlike the first time where she got the New York portal shut down and she did it in broad daylight and there were people around, this time she decided to be a little more stealthy and decided to do her flashing during the nighttime. And of course, she decided to brag once again of how she got this portal shut down on TikTok. Yeah, it looks like she actually ended up deleting her response. It was up like an hour ago, and I decided to download the video now, but yeah, she took it down. But to pretty much summarize what she said, she essentially said that she wasn't sorry for anything in what she did, and the 4 founding fathers would be proud of her, I guess. Girl, I feel like the only fathers you should be making proud is your own, which unfortunately after doing some research, it seems like he is. So she's a lost cause. Literally nothing can save her. If Jesus came down from the heavens and told her she can get into heaven if she stopped making OnlyFans content and stopped being a public menace, do you think she'd do it? Do you think she'd reevaluate her life and stop doing all this nonsense? Do you think? No, she wouldn't. She 100% wouldn't. Now, as I'm writing this script, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, and this news is somewhat brand new. So there's not a lot of information on whether the portal was taken down completely or it was shut down temporarily like in New York. The same thing also goes for whether she was actually criminally charged this time, because again, last time she faced no repercussion, like nothing, not even like an actual fee she has to pay for her doing these stupid things. She has to be charged this time. She has to face some repercussion. She planned this. She drove from New York to Philadelphia to do this. Not to mention what she did was straight up criminal. I mean, there were families on the other side, bro. There were children. There was a baby. But yeah, that's just how it is, unfortunately. After doing some more research, I also figured out that she was also on Dr. Phil at one point. Yeah, Dr. Phil couldn't even get through to her. Phil, you failed, man. You failed. But yeah, I guess to sum up this video, don't do dumb, stupid stuff for clout, especially when you have it. I mean, she's got the bag and she has the followers. I don't know why she needs to do this. Oh yeah, and also don't do OnlyFans content, I guess. But yeah, this is the part when you subscribe now.